Good morning, one and all. We're here at the Kensington Oval. You join us for this T20 match between India and Afghanistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Massive outside edge. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Kohli has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Smacks that away through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. A big one, 12 runs out of there. India, 12 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Naveen ul Haq from the Joel Garner end. Got that away nicely.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Might look to go big again here.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Four runs added there. India, a 16 for none.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Faruqi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Malcolm Marshall end. Can't get that outside the ring field. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Big edge. End of the over. India are 23 for none. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Bowler.
17 runs out of there. India are 40 for none.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
Nabi, the spinner, coming into the attack. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Thick edge.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nabi with a huge appeal.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Swept away but finds the fielder. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India are 50 for 1.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Jolgana end. Edge, but it drops safely. Doesn't beat the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. Nabi from the Malcolm Marshall end. Massive outside edge. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Huge edge. End of the over, India are 67 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Jolgana end. Huge, that has flown.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, 10 off it. India a 77 for 1. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end. Edge, amazing delivery. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Thick edge. Big edge. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. "11 runs added there. India are 88 for 1. Omaze, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Joel Garner end. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The fielder probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Ahmad from the Malcolm Marshall end. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Edged it. Khan with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Was quick onto that in the infield. Smacks that away through the gap.
And that brings up the batter's
A very professional innings this. Passes 50. I'll certainly be looking to push on.
Perfectly timed. End of the over. India are 120 for 2.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
How will he reply?
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Couldn't get it through the field. Ahmad has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Rohit waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Naveen ul Haq coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for... Six. Brilliant shot.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum. Straight to the fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Gul, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great shot, just square of backward point. No one to stop it.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Goes over the top with that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Nice shot, but straight to gully. They've gone up here. Faruqi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 8 off it. India are 174 for 3.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Doesn't beat the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Missed it. That was a chance. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. India 175 for 3.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Bowl, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Afghanistan with a massive shout. And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through. No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind. And then push on. Jadeja, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Good catch, out. Fantastic catch at cover point, great athleticism.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Misses everything. Great shot, through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
And that's the end of the innings. Afghanistan have been set a target of 203 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Bumrah coming in.
Edged it, no one there. Could be 4.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 4 off it. Afghanistan are 4 for none. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Singh, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Joel Garner end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Finds the fielder with that shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are 10 for none. Bumrah from the Malcolm Marshall end. Oh my. That's racing away.
There was no need to run for that. Gets onto the back foot and powers that away for 4 runs. That was a textbook shot off the back foot. Plenty of confidence to gain from it. It just flies to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Gervais waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Couldn't get it through the field. Thick edge.
End of the over.
10 runs added there. Afghanistan are 20 for none. Good fielding out in the boundary. Onto that early, that could be 4. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 7 runs added in that over. Afghanistan a 27 for none. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Perfectly timed. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Afghanistan, 36 for none. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the Joel Garner end. Straight to the fielder. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
Finds the edge. India with a strong appeal. That should be given. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never... For an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. Zaze, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Patel from the Joel Garner end. Good shot. A beauty. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will he reply?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 6 runs out of there. Afghanistan, a 58 for 1. Going with spin now.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. That is quite extraordinary. Zadran, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. 13 coming from it. Afghanistan, a 71 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Joel Garner end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 4 runs added in that over. Afghanistan, a 75 for 2. Jadeja from the Malcolm Marshall end. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Gull was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Jadeja will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Beats the field with a great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Zaze, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. 13 runs added there. Afghanistan a 97 for 2.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
End of the over. 9 off it. Afghanistan are 106 for 2.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Eight runs added in that over. Afghanistan are 114 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the middle of the bat.
Got their weight forward, the head was right, and punched nicely through the ball. Zaze got it into the gap, and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Finds the edge. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence. It's out in the middle. Pandya from the Joel Garner end. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are 145 for 3.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Singh coming back into the attack. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Omaze waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are 153 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
It's gone all the way and over for 6. Zaze, classy square drive.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Might look to go big again here.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure. Needs a dot ball.
Beats the field with a great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Into
16 runs added there. Afghanistan are 169 for 3.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
number 6 for Afghanistan.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Afghanistan are 172 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Joel Garner end. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Have to go for it now.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond? That's the end of the match. A great final over, brilliant bowling and very calm under pressure to bring home the win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.